then when the tanks are like, when we're down to like 20 tanks, the truck would just take back all the empties and come back like a couple hours later with like all of them. And you just you were there. We're like 15 people, and Bessim would send over like 3 guides.
First time, right?
And sometimes he'd come over for a couple of days and then head back to the hub.
That's before he had this place.
Before he had this place, so he was more flexible on time. Now I think he feels like he has to be here. But he used to come on these trips with us, and you literally just like you have like a pod, so you'd be like maybe 4 people to an instructor or to a guide. So each group of 4 people have their own guide.
Yeah.
So you can go in whenever you want, and there's a pickup truck with you. And Ras Muhammad, most of the sites are accessible by shore.
Okay.
So you're like, oh, I want to do Shark Observatory today. You just talk about it with your pod, and then you go to the instructor. You're like, okay, we decided we're gonna have breakfast, then do this, and then you just get on the truck and go. 5 minutes later in the water. It's just unbelievable.
That's great.
That's super cool.
I should have done it like that. I should have done it. When I was down, it's funny. When I was down in Sharm, all the dive shops are. I'm going. I want to go to Ras Muhammad. They're going. Oh no, it's terrible. Our boats go local. And I say, I don't think that's true. He says, oh no. And then one other guy says, this time of year you can't go. And I said, really? Really? And he goes, it's better the local dives here. And I went, I don't think that's true. And then I was...
Well, Sharm had a couple of really nice dive sites too.
Yeah.
But it's all different, right?
I just think they didn't have enough guests for the boats.
Yeah, they just want to switch you over to the next.
And the new guy comes in, they go, oh, Ras Muhammad's not good. You should go somewhere else. You should go to the one that's right offside here and pay the same amount.
Yeah.
No, and doing it by boat's not the nicest way to do it.
Well, no, I meant boat, but I meant like, I don't think they could get someone directly in the water.
No, because
for the same price, driving them to Ras Muhammad.
Oh, it's actually more expensive on a boat, so they wanted you to go on a boat.
I think shore diving probably. I think they wanted.
They wanted you to do shore diving?
Because they just send me off 10 meters from the dive shop versus a day to Ras Muhammad for the same price. But they're like, oh, it's not the time of year.
But even Ras Muhammad, you can do it both ways, because you can do Ras Muhammad by land, or you can do it by boat.
Right.
And a lot of people take boats out of Sharm, and they just do Ras Muhammad as a day trip. So they'll do like 3 dive sites in Ras Muhammad, because you can access them all by boat or by shore. Right. But so in Sharm, they'll always push you to do it that way if they want to push.
I just think there were no one else diving.
Exactly. So they wouldn't send the boat out just for
you. I think they were just saying, why don't we just send you right there? Because Ras Muhammad is terrible.
Yeah. But if you do the
I will. I'll be back for sure. For sure.
Definitely.
If I leave.
Yeah.
I might not. I'm actually thinking. Stay longer.
If you don't have to.
Be a good choice. We made the same one.
Did you?
Yeah.
How much longer are you staying?
No, we were supposed to leave on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But now we decided to stay 2 more weeks here.
Okay.
And then go to Bali for 2 months.
To Bali. Okay. Nice.
Solid choices.
Then go home for a month. Then leave to Costa Rica.
Here, I'm careful to ask. Holland is home. Amsterdam or where?
Rotterdam.
Rotterdam.
Okay.
Rotterdam City.
Rotterdam. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, ask them about their dives in Netherlands.
Just do it.
Yeah.
That was your viz.
When you can
by the way.
this and still see your hand, you will come out of the water like, wow,
That's an amazing day.
That's amazing.
I've done some dives like that.
Yeah, and it's all green and cold.
When I first became certified, like when I was a kid, my dad had a friend who had a big farm, and they had a dugout.
Yeah.
You might know the world. So, and he had a pump at like maybe 4 meters or whatever, and they said, "Hey, your kid is scuba diving, so can he go down and fix it?" And you go down, but of course it's a dugout. Like he wanted to get it; it needed an O-ring or whatever. It's a stupid story, but I went down, and it was like
What's a dugout?
a hole in the ground but filled up with water.
Like
Farmers do it.
What needed fixing?
The pump in the middle.
Okay.
There's a pump in the very middle at the bottom, and it was a hose running in.
Listen, this 12-year-old child that just got his open water.
No. It's only
Listen,
it couldn't dive. The pool the size of that pool, or a little bit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
but still.
But I go down, but the whole thing was okay visibility, but the bottom is just soil.
Yeah.
So if you you had to go down in like perfect buoyancy, and literally like one of these, and then you had to go out for an hour.
Like Mission Impossible.
Yes. One movement, and then it's just like clouds. I couldn't even find the pump. But yeah, we dive in fresh water in Canada as well, and sometimes, depending, it's very little visibility.
Yeah.
I'm not
Sometimes it's
gonna-
very long.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
I'm
no.
not gonna lie. When I hear stories like that, like I don't know how people ever become divers in that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you still can see a lot of fish
Yeah.
in that area.
You do
I think they
okay.
become more
What kind
like
of things?
I grew up in the prairies. There are more
Yeah.
zealots diving
This is in the
because it's a community,
Uh-huh.
and there's more dive shops in our town, and
yeah.
Really?
and people have dry suits and cold weather, and ice diving, and everything else. Like they really,
Interesting.
they become a real community, and they head out and they camp and
Yeah.
they snow basically.
Okay.
I think they like it more somehow. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I feel like in a way you almost have to like it more if you're willing to go through all of that to do it right versus just throwing on your swimsuit and your gear, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to get your dry suit certified and getting all that gear on. It takes some
Have you seen
time.
these guys, these tech divers
Yeah.
that hang around?
Yeah.
But,
Exactly.
but the good thing is when you do that in those kind of places and you go to and you come here,
You're like,
you go
"What?"
to Cayman Islands, you go to Bali, you just feel like, oh,
You're like
what
the
is
king of
this?
diving.
It is kind of funny. Even I'm going to be honest. This is the biggest wetsuit I've worn in years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I haven't dived. Like I was in Belize last year for 2 weeks. We dove every day. I didn't wear a wetsuit once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and that's you just put on the DC and jump in.
Yes,
And even
yes.
even wearing a wetsuit's kind of like a whole different.
Like
Yeah,
what?
now you get extra buoyancy to compensate for it.
Yeah, yeah.
But you can see a lot of things.
That's one thing I haven't done yet. Is I haven't gone diving without a wetsuit, even in Honduras.
Really lovely.
It was a 3 or a 5 mil. I don't
Even just
remember.
a shorty, just to kind of.
Yeah, I did enjoy diving my shorty in Cozumel and
Yeah. That'll be the same
Cuba.
as Belize. That's
Yeah.
touching Belize.
You don't have waves.
Oh yeah.
But after after 3-4 days of diving, I started to get like cold quicker. So
Your body temperature just
yeah,
lowers.
so I'm like, you know what? That's why I got my 5 mil. So it's like it's kind of like my in between for everywhere. Like if I'm really getting warm or toasty,
Yeah.
just put some more water in it.
Yeah.
Ooh, chill up for a minute. I'm good.
It's like that everywhere, like I'm living in Cape Town and I get up in the morning shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
All the local guys like working
Yeah.
or whatever, they're in parkas, sometimes with their
Yeah.
hoods up, and because it's 70 and it's like, are we in the same climate here? Because this seems hot. And
Right.
they're like standing there like selling newspapers, whatever, just freezing in their parkas. And I'm going by in sandals and shorts.
Right, right.
It's all relative.
I've never seen a
Even like Dubai, you see guys like they're wearing long trousers and stuff.
Yeah,
And it's-
that's true.
Even here, like I've noticed, like there's a lot of guys like in pants and stuff, and I've been like, I could not wear jeans here. Like I would be.
I always assume
Here comes.
dresses were like
Oh, thank you.
really big because whenever I see them in boats, I thought it was like
Yeah, because this is like the third day we've been seeing them.
Oh really?
Yeah.
you can pick it up.
No, I think I'm good.
Would you pick it up?
I'm not scared of beetles. I just don't want
I
to.
really,
Here goes Emilio.
I'm not scared of insects, but I
It's
don't
just,
my feet out of the video's legs.
It's just sometimes
They have like a very strange, like,
they play
sharp
with
feel as they...
Yeah, Emilio is crazy.
Come, my friend. Come, my friend.
But they feel weird when they walk on you, like it's sharp.
What's up,
I
Crux?
stepped on one yesterday.
Look at him. He's fucking nuts.
He likes beetles.
No, I just placed it over here.
There we go.
So
You've
good.
saved the beetle.
Maybe it's coming back, but for now.
Shout out to
for now
Emilio.
it's safe.
Come on, Crux. Let's go. Come on. Yalla, yalla, yalla.
Okay,
For now.
For now. Wondering if he's gonna wander out to visit his friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.